Welcome to our new live stream here from our car truck studio in Germany. I'm finally back after 3 weeks.
I was too late.
Yeah, that's
1 second.
That's okay. I was late 3 minutes in the German live stream, so it's all good.
So before we start, I can't read anything in the chat because I forgot my glasses.
So if you really want to insult Philo, now is your time. I will translate everything into a better version, so that's fine. DJ, it's great seeing you,
hey, DJ.
having you here. Awesome. Thank you very much. And for the last 3 weeks, I was not here. I was replaced by our good friend Mark Zuper. I hope you had a good time here without me. I'm sure you did.
What do you think? You hope?
Nah.
You was all the time. The last time you was not in the stream.
Actually, you did what you wanted to, so all good. Hey, I see Weltius, you are too late for the German live stream. You know everything is recorded, so you can always watch it later on, as well as this one here as well.
This is the good thing on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. So welcome everybody. Before we start, we really have a big pile of news and work that we want to do. And before starting, telling you all about it, this one here.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Here we go.
Actually,
you are back. That's so great.
Yeah.
We missed you.
First of all, you are right here on this channel when you are looking for some entertainment and more news about card magic, because Car Truck is the #1 producer of playing cards and magic effects.
And for comedian live streaming.
Well, with some plans and some without, for sure. Hey, we want to give you a good time so that you can hang out with us, and we will inform you about the newest things that you encounter, that I encounter, and give you the newest trends in magic. So I just came back from the Spanish convention. It was the FISM Europe convention. So we found the European champions in magic in all categories.
And your first dealer event
since Blackpool last year. That's true.
2020.
And even if I put it here into the description of the YouTube stream, it's more than. And beginning of 2020 that there was a competition in magic. It's really, really a long time ago. And I think the last competition I saw was in Korea at the World Championship, the FISM, in Busan.
Busan.
Exactly. So since then, no more competition. Certainly there are some controversies. Is it useful to compete in magic? So if you would have 10 artists to paint a picture, would you do a competition who paints the nicest picture? Very strange, but it's true, right? So if you see magic as an art, it's impossible to make a competition. However, we have championships and find our best performer in close-up, in card magic, in stage illusions, and so on and so on. And I can tell you,
there was also comedy
yes, certainly. Yes. Why didn't I see? I think there was no.
You have no
first,
time.
No, there was no first or second prize, and that's why they were not in the winners gala at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, so I couldn't see this. I was in the dealer's room downstairs under the theater where I waited for customers to arrive or to magicians to arrive and hang out with them. Unfortunately, for the first day, they totally forgot to put signs on where the dealers would be. So we were very, very lonely there. And that was really nice. I did 2 sales, 6 decks of cards altogether. So that was really a big challenge. But everything was closed. And in the evening, when everybody was hanging out outside, one guy came to me and he urgently needed 4 more decks. And so I found a way to sneak back into the dealer room and get 4 more regular decks out. So I increased my sales by 80% more or less on that day with 4 regular decks of cards.
But that's amazing.
It is.
That's amazing.
Oh, someone told me that I should do you a list with alternatives for amazing.
I think I sell more decks from here.
Oh, you did. 100%. But it's not only about selling, definitely not at the convention. No. What it is we are hanging out with great names in Magic, and the best time was to be together with Miguel Munoz, Mario Lopez, Dani Ortiz was there also, and Jorge Blas, and
and today Christian will speak about a little bit about the FISM, and we show you some pictures from the FISM. I think Mark is there. I think.
Yes.
I
hope. Yes, I saw the mouse moving over the screen, so he's here.
Okay.
Our assistant, yes, he's there. Our assistant will help us with showing pictures about the winners of the FISM competition. I was busy downstairs. Unfortunately, the whole close-up competition was in a totally different theater, far away from us, and therefore I haven't seen a single act. I know that a friend, Francisco from Italy, won the first prize in card magic, and if you search for FISM Europe, you will find the website and find all the other winners, second and third prizes. I saw his act now as a YouTube video that he gave to me. Certainly I'm not allowed to share this with you. It was really beautiful. I'm looking forward to see his act again next year at 4F. Fingers crossed that everything will happen again next year. So I'm really looking forward to see this his act live that won first prize there in Manresa. And here's the thing, the organization only had 1 year more than normal, and was then maybe surprised that many things didn't work. So like cameras on close-up were flickering or didn't work. Whole acts were not shown on the screen.
Yeah, magicians are not good with technical things.
I don't know what really went on there, and they were not able to have the winners gala on the Sunday, where any of these close-up or card magic winners would be there and perform as well. What was really sad, because I would have loved to see especially these acts as well, but I don't know, maybe they forgot the camera or already the steam left.
But the good thing is you paid for a second table.
Yes, I booked a table at this convention and thought, okay, let's start small after such a long time. And after just a few days before I went, I got the message, we still have 1 table left, do you want that? And I thought, okay, I guess there were several people who are not coming, and I will support them and will get an extra table. This then turned out to be one of the loneliest and smallest dealer room that I've been to. For years. That was really sad. So we still have to come back into normal conditions. I can tell you that the dealers that I saw we were 12 people all together, a really small room, and everything in front of me was completely removed. All the tables were removed. Otherwise, there would have been rows of empty tables without anybody. And I can tell you that at FISM, actually in Korea, was something similar, that so many big names in Magic did not go, because they said, no, it's Asia, it's too far away, nobody will come, etc., etc.
But it was full.
So the dealer room was really, they always call it the dealer room, but most of the time there are no dealers. These are the creators, the ones who are making the tricks. And yes, the room in Korea was as well a lot of spread out and a lot of space, empty space. And but in the end, we had so many people coming there, so that was really nice. And sad for all the other guys who avoided FISM Korea. For me, it was one of the best and well organized, even if they took over very late from another team that had challenges, and they did everything so many impossible things. There's not enough food there, or we don't have alternatives. A day later, there was a whole chain of food trucks in front of the theater where you could get finger food, the Korean street food, right there for a very reasonable price. They did everything so quickly, and yeah, this spontaneity I was missing completely in Manresa, unfortunately, again. So for us, the dealer room was very quiet all the time. However, the acts that I could see and the friends I could meet again was awesome. So that is better than anything else, certainly. And seeing Mario perform, seeing Miguel perform in the Star Gala at the end, that's definitely great. But seeing the winners, and you see already two guys there, not us but the other ones. This is Doble Man Doble from Spain.
We are also winners.
Yes, we are. But these two guys, they are twins, made such a great act, and it's only a part of of a 70-minute act, I heard, where they have a whole story in the future. And they are not only performing as two guys, but they have a third person who is the main performer, and they appear to be strange. It's hard to explain. It's something in the future, like Big Brother is watching you, and this Big Brother is helping the human by sending him people over. And
sounds so great.
It's so cool. So they are maybe you know the elevator illusion, where the elevator is completely empty. It goes up and then comes down, and the person is standing on top of it, and it's totally impossible because you think you can look through everything.
It's a nice modern illusion.
And they turned it into a 3D printer. So when this Big Brother was sending helpers over to the actor on stage, it was a 3D printer that started printing, and the plateau went down, and it printed one of these two guys. And they got out there, and it was so amazing. The whole illusion was beautifully constructed, very well. The whole act made sense. It was not just like illusion, another illusion, having a helper standing in here.
A story behind, and
super great story. And I have to say, the opening gala was as great.
They played a whole act, 17 minutes there?
They could only do their act, the part that was 10 minutes for the competition, and so not
in the gala they don't.
They did not. No. In the gala was another team, another illusionist team, and it was very similar to the Dutch winners of the FISM. And I thought, wow, these guys, they have a complete new act. But they were actually also from Spain. I didn't get the name, but it was as artsy, very, very artistically, also with a great story. And I have to tell you about an illusion that I saw there, but that would distract now from this here.
All right, can we see the next picture?
Yes, so congratulations, they won the first prize in stage illusions. And the next one was also a family, brother and sisters, and it's called Ramo and Alegria. I think it is, yes. I saw this act. I was lucky enough to see this act 2 years ago. They are from Spain at the Spanish Championship in Murcia. And this is so unique and so different that they not only won, but everybody said you have to compete and you have to bring this illusion out. Otherwise, this great illusion will be stolen by someone else, and then it's not yours. You have to be attached to this great illusion, so that your face is there doing this. And they improved so much between the one 2 years ago to the one today that I saw. So the first half of the act changed completely. They now had a sword box, this carton where you push in swords, but instead of pushing swords in, they put his assistant was inside, his sister, and he was pushing in umbrellas. But there were these typical umbrellas, red and with the handle, with a bow. And later, when the umbrellas were in, the assistant from inside was fighting against the magician outside. So she was capturing him with his hands by capturing him with the handles. And from there he was even stabbed into his stomach. So it's this illusion that that it's like a sword stab, and he was having the umbrella completely through his body. Really funny, and so that was really part of comedy, but it was stage. And from there they did the metamorphosis, and it was for me the best metamorphosis I've seen ever seen, because it's the box. You have one assistant going inside the box, close it in an impossible way, sealing up, and so on and so on. Then the other one is standing on top, has the curtain, comes down, and they have transformed, so changing. And but this time the assistant was striking back, so not the assistant went into the box, it was him. And the assistant also destroyed the box while he was inside of it by tapping on it, and it fell in 1,000 pieces. You might see this already on this photo there, that there are some pieces of the box in the background. Now he was still down on his knees, waiting for the exchange. And what can you do when the box is not there? And so the assistant stepped on top of his back and pulled up the fabric, came down, and now she was on the bottom, and he was on her back. I certainly know a little bit more what was going on, but it's exactly how I describe it to you, and you have to see it. That's the cool part. The next year will be the World Championship in Magic, the FISM Championship in Quebec, in Canada. And I can only recommend that you go there if you have not yet booked. We all hope it will happen, that we are through the toughest thing so far. And then I think you will see this act definitely as well. Now, they not only won second prize in Stage Illusion, but also the award in innovation, and they definitely deserved it, because you have never seen an illusion like this. Really, really cool. Now, if we go to the next one, this gentleman, he is from Russia, and I actually have never seen him. Just the day before the winners were announced, and this was Artem. I mean, he had a shirt on where his name was written on, etc., etc. And I had the luck that I was having lunch with him and Javi, I think, and Fernando Figueras. So we were meeting there, and I found out that this gentleman is from a circus family, or from a family. They have a theater in Russia. And he was studying with Lucas in Korea in his Academy of Magic. Mm-hmm. And so he knows all the moves, etc., that the Koreans do, but he added another layer to it. And he was really energetic, as you can see already on this picture. It's so sad that you have not seen him yet, but I'm sure you will see him very soon. He was so dynamic and so precise, and everything worked from the beginning to the end when he performed in the Winners Gala. So he deserved definitely the first prize in manipulation. So I'm sure you will see this gentleman again. That is Artem. And the next one was not a winner. I think he made second or third prize as a general magic. I don't know, but he won the most original act on stage. And as you see this picture here, that was his costume on stage. And I don't know if he was inspired by Miguel Munoz, who was using water coming down to let crystal balls appear. But this act was so unique, because you saw he had nothing. There was nothing up the sleeves, because there were no sleeves. All was his costume with bands around his body, and having a band here and a band there. But everything else was just normal arms like
naked.
This. Definitely naked. And he was manipulating water, and it came out of his hands, and he was building sculptures out of water on stage. It was really amazingly beautiful. So for sure he deserved to win the most original act on stage.
Also good for table hopping, yeah.
Most likely. I think this would work surrounded. It would leave a mess. By the way, his name is Dario. Oh boy, I wrote it down, but very small. Adiletta. Okay, I think it's Dario Adiletta, and so I guess he's from Italy. I've never seen him before. maybe I would not even recognize him without the makeup. So brand new name, brand new face for me. But I really enjoyed his act. So great that I was able to see it. So yeah,
Cool.
good for me seeing this. And I hope you will see it then soon at the Quebec FISM. And the next one was actually the winner in mentalism. And he's from Germany. It is Jan Juro. And he did a very interesting mentalism act that won first prize, and that is usually rare at FISM. That first prizes in mentalism are given because they most likely only get to second or third prize, but if there's no first prize, they would be the winners in their category. But he did really get the first prize, and while the act somehow seemed to fail, or something on off stage, who should bring him cards came very late, so it would give already away that somehow he would be able to manipulate something on. And yes, but that was so cool when he got the envelopes, they were not matching what was there. So this guy, even if he would have had the time, screwed up everything, really big time. But he did a very surprising finish at the end. So cool. There's a reason why he won.
Cool.
So not more to tell. I guess you will see him very soon in conventions around Europe as well, or hopefully then also USA. So Jan Juro, you should know. The next one was Leah Kyle, and she only got the second prize in General Magic with her quick change act. There was no first prize, so that's why I was able to see her in the winners gala. She is friends with, or she's her boyfriend is a French magician. I forgot his name, but he's also very famous, and that's why maybe she was also competing there in FISM Manresa. I don't want to say too much. I don't know her. Great persona. I think that the illusions are awesome. You can see them here on YouTube at America Got Talent. I think the costumes are a little bit bulky. Sometimes they need to be like this because the illusions that she does, like changing while not changing the cloth, so that the cloth seemingly is red and then it turns in another color while she still wears exactly that dress. Certainly there's a lot of technique going on there, but that makes the costumes very bulky, and for being such a skinny person, having bulky costumes is kind of weird. So I would wish to see quick change, like dresses that would be believable. So that's the only thing that on my side was not perfect. But anyhow, she won. So congratulations, definitely, and we will see her in Quebec as well. Last but not least, and that was a big surprise because I never have heard of this gentleman. He's from France, and he was the Grand Prix winner. And his name is not that easy to say because Jan Frisch is very easy. But he's Laurent Piron, and so he won the stage Grand Prix and will be for sure at Quebec as well, but also at many conventions as they happen, because he won not only the Grand Prix but also a lot of awards and extra invitations for other conventions and so on and so on and so on. And so you will be happy to see Laurent Piron in the future with his act, and it was spectacular. I have no idea how he did it, but what I saw was someone who was struggling with a piece of paper, and it was really just a piece of paper that he took off a wall, crumpled it up, put it on the floor, and the paper started to have life. It's hard to explain it. It uncrumpled and was moving around and so on, and did things that you cannot explain with just threads.
You have to see this, and that's why we don't tell more. Or you don't.
I don't know more. It's just what I saw, and it was so amazing. Loved this illusion, and I can fully understand why the jury gave him the Grand Prix, because it was the best I've seen at this weekend. It was definitely the best I have seen, so I wish everybody can see it as well. Anyhow, that is my part from Manresa. From there, we traveled around through Catalonia. That is the northern part, the northeastern part of Spain. And I was able to also see Mario Lopez in his village where he lives, and very beautifully placed. And we had such a great time there as well. He showed me some new idea that maybe I am able to release together with him. That will take several months, if not a year of time, but it's awesome when you see something new to come and see something that
it's all the time is cool.
At the beginning he was explaining everything to me, but so you have to do this and this and this. I was like, okay, can you paint it down, etc. And I tried to follow. No idea. And then he made a gimmick for me the next day that was certainly not perfect, but it gave me an idea what he wanted to do. Because
is it something with cards? Is it okay when
certainly it is with cards? Okay. And it's
playing cards.
Yes, it's a playing card. It's a card warp. The card warp effect that on a totally different level with so many transformations.
Mario Lopez level.
Yes, absolutely. So very
so
interesting.
Great, and we can't
I don't
wait.
know. Yes, I hope we can release it. It will take a lot of work to make it happen. Let's see if it does.
Cool.
Yeah, and I didn't tell you. I was we finished up in Barcelona. And we had dinner with a couple from Bogota, from Colombia, that lives already in Spain for many years in Barcelona. He has his own hostel. So if you ever come to Barcelona and want to find a great place for a very reasonable price and near the Rambla, really in the center, in the heart of Barcelona, let me know. I will bring you together with him. Very, very likable person. And his daughter, she surprised me. She was 10 years. Did I tell you?
You tell me.
Yeah. She.
But I listen again. It's no problem.
It was so amazing. 10 years. And he was not speaking Spanish with her, but he was speaking English with her. Okay. And I thought, why would he do this? And then he turned to me and said, "Would you please talk German with her?" It's like, okay. And I started speaking German. She spoke, first of all, her English was without any accent. And her German was totally fluent, totally perfect, no accent, nothing. So I found out that she would speak 5 languages. And they started right at the beginning, from her birth, to speak in different languages. That's what I would have done as well if I would ever have been a father. That would have been my dream, to start with a kid in different languages at the same time, because then their brain is completely restructured and can learn so many more languages very easily. And she was a proof of this.
And now the idea is you will be a father?
Definitely not.
Okay.
No. But she was the perfect proof of what you can do with when your parents are teaching you or bringing you into this kind of.
Francesco is there.
Yes. Hi, Francesco. That's so great that you're here. She spoke Catalan, Spanish, English, German, all fluently, and now hold your breath, Mandarin. So she could speak Chinese on a level. They went to Shanghai also.
Better than you?
Definitely, yes. I can only say ni hao and shi ni.
So you have a great time you see a lot of cool acts. You was traveling, yes. and here in the warehouse was all the time the same.
Super. So not too bad. Yes.
But I'm so happy that you're back.
You have to travel to see something, some amazing people. You have to do this. If you stay at home, you're missing so much. So,
I know.
So this what is going on in this world is really turning back everything. So I hope we can just delete 2020 from our calendar and move on, and hope that in the future we will see our friends around the world again.
I can't wait to go on other places again.
And we will.
Yeah, together.
So, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
come on, then we do the ghetto Faust.
Sure. So the ghetto Faust.
Ghetto Faust.
Get a fist.
Ghetto Faust.
Okay.
Ghetto Faust.
Yes. And just to finish the story with a kid.
Yeah.
They were to Shanghai, and in the taxi she was talking with the taxi driver. in Mandarin, and while the parents could not speak anything, they don't do. It's just her speaking it. So the taxi driver stopped his taxi, took her out because he could not believe that this girl could speak Mandarin without any influence, just because she's interested. And her next language will be sign language. She loves to learn sign language.
Respect.
Amazing, 10 years. So yes.
So that means no friends, like a magician.
No.
A lot of time.
No, she was playing with kids there. All great. It's really you have to meet them. Really a nice couple, nice family. Absolutely. So, but. That was my experience in Spain, really inspiring, and I love to be back and put new work on my desk to get started. How about this?
Yeah.
We, you might not know this, but here in Germany we have our Karchak College. So far we are offering in our special room here classes for magic. It's not just beginner magic. That's not what we want to do. That's what we do with in cooperation with a magic school in Düsseldorf nearby. And so we do this with magicians who want to improve their magic and want to know how to get to restaurants, get bookings, and so on, but then also perform with thread works, etc. Philo is a professional, and he shares his insights, etc. in the school. So far only in German language, and so far only in live meetings. So we have a class room here of depending on either 6 or up to 10 or 12 people. It's new since a month, I think.
Yeah.
And you did the first 2 courses so far in German language, certainly.
Day workshops, was so great.
And what we also do, or what we did, both of us, we joined the Campus Magico in Spain, held by our friend Fernando Figueras, that I also met this year in Spain, who helped me also at the convention a little bit, definitely. And he's a great thinker. He knows a lot, is super young, but his knowledge is so high.
The cool stay here in the channel, because you will get some information also in the future when the Campus Magico goes back on real life in Spain.
Not only this,
there's more, but I want to tell this also because there will be a new campus. We both was 2 times in Spain, 1 week with.
Not only this, what you are saying right now, because Fernando is organizing a campus online now.
Yeah, but I want to tell. I want to tell you, when you read something about Campus Magico, and there is a chance to go to Madrid 1 week with all the great teachers: Miguel Munoz, Javi Benitez, Kiko Pastor, Fernando, Uncle Gea, and forgot something. You have to go there.
Classes, yes.
You have to go there. It's absolute amazing. And the cool thing is, now it comes this what you want to tell.
Well, he's doing it already for almost half a year online in a class, I think of 10 to 12 people or something like this. It's a workshop character. Everything happens online. So it's a Campus Magico virtual. And I think it's over half a year where he's training the people, and I think the last class ends in August, and then the new group would start back in September. So maybe I will get in touch with him and give you all the information if you want to attend there for the next half year. I think this could also be interesting. So if you have not yet left your abo, subscription and rang the bell, now is the time to do it, and I can highly recommend being part of the Campus Magico of Fernando,
and help us to grow up in this channel, because this channel is really new, the international Karchak channel. We have to grow up and bring.
But we separated from our German one, and Francisco can say this. We have Karchak Germany, and back then we mixed the YouTube streams in German and the YouTube streams in English at the same channel, and I want to separate it. And now we have to start again with all the subscriptions. So please subscribe if you have not done yet, so that we can inform you every week and with the newest stuff from the magic community. Sure. Now with Fernando, I think we will also invite him here to to Germany, into our Culture College, to do how would I call it, the college campus, a mixture of the Campus Magico and the Culture College, where we would have a whole weekend where magicians who have an act of, let's say, 10 minutes can work and rehearse and improve their act over this time period of 3 days in a group of up to 10 people, where they perform, where they be in small groups, get the feedback of Fernando, work on their act, and in the end, on the Sunday, we will have a theater with normal lay person people in there, who will then see the whole show of these 10 people in their improved act. And I think this could be a very, very intense workshop weekend.
For sure.
So, yeah. And as Fernando is speaking only English and Spanish, this might be even interesting for non-German people.
Exactly.
So if you are interested, leave a comment here in the, not in the chat, but downstairs, down in the comments, and so we can get in touch with you if you would be interested to attend this whole weekend in Germany.
And when you come to Germany,
Yes.
come to our warehouse and drink a coffee with us.
Yes.
You are all welcome here all the time, and we are happy when we see people here. So and can drink a coffee. And
Yes. Now with the college, with the Culture College, we also have a nice room to hang out with, to show you our newest creations. There are a lot of them coming soon.
yeah,
They are already in our website because we wanted to release 5 new tricks in the past month. So far, all of them are on our website to be bought. However, some demos are still missing. In 1 or 2 weeks, maybe even in the next YouTube live stream, we can show you already something more. And I know that we have already the material from Matt Knight from England about our newest trick that is not released yet, called Invisible Date. And so stay tuned, there's something more to come. And there's something that we just released, and these were the, oh well, did we already release them? Not really. It's the MS Splat decks. If you are deck collector, etc., this is our cooperation, our first cooperation with our friend who, with Mark Super, who was replacing me for the last 3 months while I was in Spain.
and
3 weeks,
and
sorry.
growing to a good
Help.
team member for the Karchak team. So
Yes, certainly. So if you see everything being flawless here, it's also because of him, because he's in the background and helps us with the streaming equipment here. So Mark, a good friend of us, is helping us a lot to make this smoothly for you and for us.
And he brings out tomorrow is the release of his deck, and this is the first.
It's actually 2 decks.
2 decks.
Yes.
Maybe Mark, you can put in the chat your website where the people can buy.
Or they wait a week and then we will show them here next week, because because he's only doing a German YouTube thing. So all you guys who are international, come back to our next YouTube live stream.
And we
next
show
Monday.
you this amazing 2 babies in an amazing color, and it's a worker deck. That's cool. So you can go
to your gigs because it's large index.
Yes.
This is so great. So it's the first custom printed deck
In large index.
in large
yes,
index.
Yes,
So
yes, in a very good quality.
we have to celebrate
And,
it.
Yes, and it's very limited.
Celebration,
Very limited. So if you're a collector, I can only highly recommend that you would get your hands on. And next week we will show them here to you, and maybe we can also add them to our online shop.
and also you can buy it.
Yeah, therefore. So, what else? That was the splat decks. We have this. I know what you have to do, my friend.
Oh, a trick.
Yes, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that's super cool because I have no. Yeah, okay, we can do this.
Have you set up, or do you need to set up?
No, it's okay. That's okay. We will explain this. This is not a magician's fooler, but it's a cool idea how to present something.
Yeah, and so we can give you some. If you are a magician, we give you some hints, and you will be able to figure it out yourself.
No, I will
at the
explain
end.
it because
What is the same?
yeah. Well,
But if you're a beginner magician, he will not understand with your explanations.
yeah,
So you have to understand a bit.
We have 2 decks of cards.
Yep.
One is a special one because I do something and I put 1 card face down in the deck.
Okay.
And this one is not prepared like that. And you can shuffle the deck. Then choose a card without looking at the card and put the card here on top. Yeah, and now it comes the question, was this fair?
Sir, it was fair. It was even a free choice.
Before,
Let me do this. Yes, it was a free choice because it's a complete deck of cards. It could have been a one-way force deck, but that part we can avoid, right? No, it's really a free choice.
before we will look this card what it is,
Yeah.
I will show you my card.
You said you had one deck where you reversed 1 card.
Yeah, it's sticky because it's completely brand new. It sticks in the box. I think this one. Yeah, there's the Joker in. So, you have no idea which card it is.
Not yet.
And I will go on the white camera. Then you can see it like that. And there is only 1 card.
And I can see already the card because I'm standing behind him.
Yeah. So, and now I go on the top like that.
I have to go to the side. No, onto this side.
One. So this was my card, and now I can turn it, and it's a perfect match. Perfect match. So a little idea how you can present an invisible deck and
A mark deck.
a mark deck. So
I mean, certainly I could already check it.
yeah,
So look at the card, giving you some other ideas. You can also force one of the 2 decks to use, so that you say, okay, we have 2 decks. Which deck shall we use?
yeah, but
Blah,
it's
blah,
not
blah.
it's not necessary.
Not
And
and especially not in the stream.
the cool thing is the handling because with the cover cards
Yeah, that's your approach. Yes.
like that.
Yes.
So, and it's only for misdirection.
These
Like
2 cover cards are
Jokers.
well, you are using our invisible deck, the science fiction invisible deck. However, I have to say that that we are not supplying the jokers usually in our
Yeah,
decks.
you need jokers.
You need.
You need
So if you
jokers.
have any other Phoenix deck, just add the 2
Yeah.
jokers on the top and bottom.
And then you don't have to count because you show the back and then you go this way and you search for the right card and you see the card and then you do this. So
How do you get rid of the 1 card, the 1 joker that is wrong on the deck?
I hold it back in the case, or when it comes out, you can say there's 1 card face down or not a joker, like that.
Yeah.
Not more, no big story about it. So no, you don't need the joker
Yes.
and throw it out. So
There's also when I remember Angel. By Christian Knudsen, he was also having a deck with cover cards like this and that. So if he would even do it like, let's say you need this side, you would go to this side, then, oh, there's 1 card, oh, that's just a joker. And then you go up and do this.
great idea.
Right? So
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
you
have to fumble around with anything.
Yeah.
They see a card there, they see a back there. So everything is set up and you just see it. Not important. And you just go from there. You don't even mention it.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there was a good point of Christian Knudsen back then on his Angel deck. Yeah, I can recommend
So
it.
that is what you need. And
Thank you
in
for
German
showing
we
this trick.
say ab geht die Luzi. So
Off goes the Lucy.
goes the Lucy. Thank you for being with us here and have a great week.
Yes.
See you next week with the beautiful new decks.
You know why we will see us next week? Because we forgot in the German live stream to
That we go on holiday.
announce our holiday.
Yeah,
Because Philo wanted to have a week off, and Mark maybe as well, so that we can get busy and preparing new stuff.
Yeah.
However, as he forgot it in the German stream, we will also continue with the English stream next week.
Thank you, DJ Belay.
And then I have to distract him next week again, so that we will forget it in the German one again. If not, We will tell you next week, and we might then have a week off. But we will see us in 7 days. Until then, I hope you will stay safe and wealthy as well. Healthy, wealthy,
and magical.
And magical, please. And we will see us in 7 days. Until then,
bye bye.
Bye bye.